Namaste and welcome to your nighty-night PM flow number 2. If you have a block, I strongly suggest you having it handy as a prop for class. And if you don't, I'm sure you have a pillow you can use, or even a water bottle at times can help you. Just bring the floor a little closer. If you'd like to follow along with our playlist, you'll find that below this video. Click the link, it'll take you to Spotify. So with that, we will press play in 3, 2, and 1. And we'll start in Balasana, Child's Pose. So separate your knees a comfortable width distance. Bring your big toes to touch. Stretch your hips back towards your heels and stretch your fingertips forward. So even here, if you're feeling like a block would feel great on the forehead, I like this variation. Just a little more gentle. Close your eyes and attune yourself to your breath. Maybe open the knees a little bit wider. 2 more breaths. Big full breaths, so like the deepest breaths you've taken all day. And then this one, breathe all the way in. Open mouth, exhale, sigh the breath out. Maybe remove the block if you have it. Stretch your arms forward and come up, tabletop position. Inhale, belly down, heart forward, cow. Exhale, round up and in, cat. Really seamless with the breath and the movement. 1 more, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. This time, give yourself a little sway side to side. All right. Inhale, pull belly rib, spine forward. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Okay, so just keep the knees bent and resist the urge to move right away. Claw the finger pads into the earth, press from your heart into your hands, stretch up from your heart into your hips, and then down into your heels. And notice by just taking a few moments and some deliberate movement in downward facing dog, it already starts to open. And now if you'd like to pedal out the feet. And the same is true for us. We just need a few moments of intention, of awareness, and we start to open up after maybe a very busy day has us bogged down. All right. If you'd like a little roll, all right, feet together, back of the mat. Inhale, kick your right leg high, bend the knee, stack the hip. Foot circles, knee circles, or whole leg circles. Yeah. And know that you can do this from here. The knee stays down, so you don't have to go into the full inversion of down dog. If it's too much, inhale, kick your right leg high. Exhale, send the foot through, low lunge. This is when you might like a block. So you can come here with your hands to the block and fold the head down. Full variation will be your elbows wide and just start to curl in here. Not so much thigh bone way forward, a more rounding back thigh perpendicular, elbows wide. Close your eyes. Think forehead to back knee, yes. But notice if the right foot wants to get really light, keep the inner edge of the foot down. Stand into the inner edge of the right foot, you'll feel that difference. Really good. Take 1 more breath. All right, inhale, start to come up. Pivot your left foot so it swings open and rise up, modified warrior 2. And just lunge into the right knee. You can keep your hands to your hips if you prefer something like that. And then warrior two. Stretch wide through the fingertips, rise up through the central column. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, just think of releasing from the pelvis down into the legs, maybe coming a little bit deeper. All right, inhale, reverse. I like to bring my left hand to my hip here. You can also reach further down or hand behind if you so choose. Right fingertips stretch wide to the sky, but keep the shoulder back. Take one more sip. Exhale, windmill your hands to the mat. And then slide the right leg back. And so you come into Gomukhasana. The right leg is up and over the left. So you just slid it right back. All right. And pull the left glute out of the way. Sit up nice and tall. So you can stay here if that's your thing. Karate chop the pinky toe sides of the feet into the earth. If you like, you can fold forward in any arm variation you so choose. Few breaths. Continue to stay awake in the outer edges of the feet. So press them into the mat and notice the difference that makes in your hips. We got to stay awake now so we can have a really restful sleep tonight. All right, take one more breath. Full breath out. Okay, as you come forward, you're going to slide the right knee forward and come into a Malasana Cobra. Okay, so the right knee is in line with the right hip. Hands take the weight, curl open through the chest. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, press back, puppy variation. Stretch through the armpits. Yes. Inhale, left leg forward. Malasana Cobra and puppy. We come back, right leg forward, Malasana Cobra. This time we twist the left arm underneath us and we start to open up through the right. Notice the right hip wants to lift, clip it down. And get really long from the right hip to the right armpit. Yeah. Like you're stretching them apart from each other, promoting length and space through that whole rib cage, the whole side body of the right side body. Take one more breath. All right, and then slowly roll all the way for Supta Pada Gustasana. So first time, just interlace your hands behind your right thigh here and see how my left foot can be bent. That's totally cool. And instead of going foot to head right away, think rooting the femur bone back into the hip socket. So you're pulling the thigh bone towards you as you push the thigh bone back. Our thigh bones have a tendency to pop up from so much sitting and driving and walking in out of alignment. And that sense of thigh bone rooting up can really promote anxiety. And it's the opposite of very restful, deep, peaceful sleep, okay? So we root the thigh bones back to really send ourselves home. All right. And then if you'd like, keeping the thigh bone back, you can go a little bit deeper. See, my ankle is strong on all sides. Take a deep breath in, and of course, that left leg can go long if you're feeling it. Okay. Bend your knee slightly. So it's like a half happy baby so that you can reach for the pinky toe side of the foot or the ankle, okay? And you're gonna bring your left hand to your left thigh and start to open your right leg to the right. You can kick the leg as straight as you so choose without that hip lifting. So you really want to clip the hip down, keeping both hips square. And push through the inner edges of both feet. So you're stretching like a big release from the pelvis through the bones of the legs into the feet. Feel your breath. Fill your body with your breath. Take one more cycle. Bend the knee to come back. And now cross the ankle. Karate chop the pinky toe side of the foot into the hip. Hold on to the foot so you can start to stretch through the inseam of the leg. Take one more breath. Stretch the belly on that right side. Yeah, as you stretch through the knee. All right. Nice, knees to your chest. Just give yourself a little squeeze. Full circle with the knees and rock and roll. Rock and roll. Nice. And then step back, downward facing dog. Really good. Take a deep breath in. Full breath out. Feet together, kick your left leg high, bend the knees, stack the hip. Foot circles, knee circles, whole leg circles if that's your thing. And again, remember you can do that just from tabletop. Left leg kicks back, take a deep breath in. Exhale, send the foot through, back knee down. Elbows to the block if you so choose, or tent your fingers wide, widen through the elbows, and think forehead to right knee, round. Stay heavy on the inner edge of your left foot. Notice how you wanted to roll open, and then there's a different sensation. Take 2 more breaths, please. Slowly come up, pivot the right toes to the left. So you're gonna open up that hip and come warrior 2. And if you want, you can come in and out. So you could always use your block here too to just facilitate a little bit more opening, but maintaining stability. Cool. Stretch your arms wide. Think pelvis heavy and down, and rising up through the central column of the spine, equal space through the fingertips, and pay attention to where the head is and find that sweet spot where, things just click into place. Take one more breath. Inhale, reverse your choice with the back hand to the thigh or to the calf, to the hip. And as you reach up with the left hand, keep the shoulder moving back so the neck is free. Take a deep breath. Windmill your hands to the mat. And as you pivot the right foot back, okay, you're gonna drag the left foot. So you come into Gomukhasana, the left foot leg is over the right. Lean to the left, please, and take your right glute out of the way, and you're a little more grounded. Keep the outer ankles strong. I even like to grab my ankles here and widen through the elbows. Helps me find that curve in the lumbar spine. And then full forward, close your eyes and breathe. Two more. One more breath. As you rock yourself forward, you'll bring your left leg forward, Malasana Cobra, and press back. Tone the belly there. Really stretch to the armpits here, an under opened aspect of the body. You know, I like to say, work on that. Right leg forward, Malasana Cobra. Armpit stretch. Now left leg forward, take a deep breath, right arm threads underneath you and open up into that twist. So you can see that my arm wants to kind of hang out here, that my elbow wants to go back quicker than my shoulder. That's something you really need to pay attention to. Bring the elbow and the hand in front of the shoulder and really take the shoulder back first. And notice the difference. Come all the way around. Supta Pada Gustasana. Know that you can bend your right leg if you'd like, and then kick your left leg to the sky, thigh bone into your hands, pull your hands into your thigh bone, really root. All the while you're stretching up through the big toe ball mount. If you have any type of low back pain, this is a beautiful pose to do any time of day, not just at the end of the day. This is my go-to when I get off an airplane. It's really beautiful for the hips, the legs, the back. All right, and then last few breaths, if you'd like, without the hip going funky, you can go foot to head. Now bend your left foot like a half happy baby-ish, or reach for the ankle. This is how we can get around. You can use a strap, but this is the way we can get around using a strap. And then start to open your left leg to the left, right hand to the thigh. Notice the hips want to go wonky. Pull with your hand into the foot and push from the hip into the foot. That dynamic action is so essential and really restoring harmony in the body. Bring the foot back to center and then karate chop the foot. So it's like a half lotus type thing. Oh. And then you can hold the foot and stretch through the inseam of the left leg. And really work the belly here, work the belly here. Take one more breath. Knees to chest. Give your ankles a roll. Give your knees a roll. All right, so we're gonna take a supported bridge. You can choose where you'd like your block. Make sure your feet are hip width distance. Maybe a little wider, but feet are parallel. Okay, elbows to your sides. Load the legs with weight so that the hips can lift. Place the block not too high, so not at the waistline, but not too low, like on the glutes. Think sacrum area. And I strongly resist the urge to extend the legs long, because what this does is pops the thigh bones forward, which is the opposite of what we're working on right now for a deep, relaxing, restful sleep. So think thigh bones down, hips to the block. Close your eyes. We're here for just about another 45 seconds. Shoulders heavy, knees forward, ribs in. Yes, use the support of the block. But not letting everything go to sleep just yet. Slowly release the block. Come down, feet wide, knees together. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. And then extend one leg at a time. Arms open. Shavasana. Please know you can stay here for as long as you would like. Knowing that this most likely is the end of your day, I'll leave you here. And you can stay here and let the music play for as long as you'd like. Have a good night's sleep. Namaste.